Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are. It's good morning down here in Medellin, Colombia. It is good afternoon in New York, New York. So, hello, everybody. How's it going today? Kamala Harris picked her running mate. Make sure I say this right. His last name. Oh, what happened? Hold on, I'm coming. Hey, sounds like the name of a song, doesn't it? Oh, here we go. There we go. Tom Walz, I guess is how you pronounce it. That's his running mate. He's the governor of, let me say the right state. I want to say Minnesota or Wisconsin, but I want to make sure I'm right. Shows you how much I am up to date on everything. Minnesota. Well, okay. So I guess it's a good pick. I don't know anything about him myself. I'm watching everything, going around. That's the first big headline. There's riots, racist attacks across several British cities. I don't know. That had something to do with something that happened over the weekend, which I wasn't privy to. Elon Musk says civil war is inevitable as UK rocked by far-right riots. He's part of the problem. Definitely he is. He and his ex, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see. The workers are complaining about chaos and dysfunction at Boeing in response to all their problems and whatnot. They used to be one of the top stocks in the world, They were up there with IBM and everybody else, It's IBM is a conservative stock now. You have to have a lot of money to buy. It's a difficult stock to buy because it's a rather expensive stock. And then you have to let it sit, and your return is going to be in interest that they pay, but you never know. It's not going to make you rich unless you're already rich. And Google has an illegal monopoly on search. I really don't care so long as I get what I want to get. Very simply, they're going to make everything more. They're they're probably right in going after them for that reason. Uh, you know, but it's not gonna make our lives any easier when they do it. Whenever they do whatever they're gonna do. And I'm not worried about advertising because I don't pay their advertising fees. I use Google as a search engine, not as a promotional engine. It helps me find out stuff, research stuff. And it's always been, I know what it is. I always known that, but it also is the best, you know. Let's see what Trump's stock is doing. Okay, Trump. Huh. Here we go again. Okay, let's see here. It is RJT, right? Right. RJT, enter. No matches found. Ay, 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 here we go again. Ah, see if I can find it up here. It was there this morning. No matches found. Oh, I know why. I got it now, folks. I keep hitting the wrong key, as I always do. I'm dyslexic. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. There we go. $27. It's up 4 cents from yesterday. But it's at and below its 200-day sample moving average. And we'll see what happens there. Alright. Here we go. Back to where I was. Okay, there's not I'm not sure exactly what's going on with everything, you know. Let's see, how do you know, there's that's the big story in a political world is how well he stood out and everything like that. Can't understand Elon Musk. He's nobody likes him. I don't think Trump likes him. Trump is completely backing out of the debate with Harris. I don't understand that either. I think that Trump's got this, figures his people that he's put in specific positions in the electorate. I think he's got so many of them out there that he feels he's got this election in the bag, and then he's going to come around and make threats and whatnot to try and keep people from voting. He's telling veterans they don't need to vote. He doesn't want them to vote. Yeah, they gotta vote. You know, I need them to vote. They have a right to vote. They fought for that right to vote. They should vote. They should not be sitting around not voting. That's just a ridiculous thing on his part, saying that, you know. It's MSNBC said, let me see this story. They're talking about the Atlanta rally going off the rails. Donald Trump is out of control. Donald Trump reignited on his favorite office. Spent 10 minutes attacking the Georgia governor, calling him disloyal and a bad guy. He blames the governor for his criminal charges in the state, claiming Kemp could have shut down Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Will's investigation with a phone call. Now, attacking a popular governor sitting in his own state, a state you almost certainly will need to take back for the to take back the White House, isn't exactly a successful campaign strategy. And the only thing the former president succeeded in doing in Saudi was bringing even more negative attention to himself. It's just the way he is. You know, he doesn't care. He thinks any attention is that's what he wants. Any attention, negative, positive. He's not concerned with anything. You know, this is Donald Trump you're talking about. You know, biggest narcissist on the planet. I bet you next time around that if they ever put out when you see an illustrated version of the dictionary and the word narcissism shows up, you'll see this guy. is looking at Trump. Okay. That looks like it might be all the news worth talking about. Oh, the QAnon shaman got his spear and helmet back. He's probably going to sell them on eBay. Probably needs the money to pay his lawyer's fees and whatnot. I don't know why Missouri was doing this, but they were trying to intervene in the Trump New York case, and the Supreme Court rejected it. That's pretty smart because I don't think there was any way they could have clarified that anymore. And there's more flights that Clarence Thomas failed to disclose because he believes he's above the law that he's right. That's what happens to some of these people. Trump's that way. He believes he's above the law. And, that's not not a good thing to think that way because you don't. The law is there to help everybody, and I guess he feels he wasn't paid enough or something. I don't know. You interview these judges. You could look at them and you say, you're full of shit. You think you're on the you think you're just above everybody. That they don't have to serve the people. You could serve your own little private master so long as they pay you. Trump's giving reasons why he's too old to be president. Trump's my age. I don't think I don't know enough about him to say he's too old, but I do know that within a year or two he probably will be. As within a year or two I won't be doing this. I'm yawning now. Can you imagine me in a year or two? I'll be asleep. Okay. That's it, I think, folks. Senate drops brutal in the bombshell. I'm not gonna. That's 15 hours. I don't like this kid from Occupy Democrats on I think because his eyes don't move, and I know he's reading it. So if I read it, I probably wouldn't be as bad as I am. Although this morning I'm having some problems. So see, and you get this Fallon or whatever his name is comes on Ring of Fire, and Trump goes nuts because no one showed up for his weekend rally. They were there. They just weren't there in the numbers that he expected, because the people behind him there are always there. They're paid. They're paid mega operatives. They're paid to show up at the they're paid to show up at all his functions and whatnot, his rallies. Okie dokie, here we go. That ends my day. See you guys tomorrow.